I don't know what happened, guys, but it cut off in the middle of it. I don't know what was going on, and all of a sudden I'm talking away and there's no no recording going on. So yeah, I was sitting here wrapping these up, showing them to you guys, and I got these many done before I realized I wasn't even recording. So I'm back and I'm busy wrapping. I'm just pulling them out of here and putting them on little tags things. If you don't have them, you can cut little pieces of cardboard out of your cereal boxes or, chipboard, anything you want. And these will fit inside here. I mean, I'm going to be able to see the colors, once they're in there. They'll stand up and I'll be able to see what I got. So that's still drying, so I'm not going to put that in here. But I figured I'd wind a few more of these up and talk to you guys a little bit. Hopefully it don't shut off on me. So, yeah. Yeah, it's been a really busy season. I wasn't gonna put up a tree or anything, and my son called and said him and his family were gonna come up from Florida for Christmas, and that made my day because I've been missing them. And I thought, well, I better decorate because it's not going to be nice if they come up to spend Christmas and I don't even have anything up but a little Charlie Brown tree. And because I really was humbug, I've been in a humbug mood. And I thought, well, I'll decorate the house. So I've been doing that the last couple days. Maybe I'll make a video on it. And today I thought I'm going to take it easy, and I watched a lot of videos, and that's why I'm doing this. I seen that and I thought, that's an ideal. That is a good idea. I'm going to copycat that and I'm going to do it. I like to watch her. She does a lot of pretty things, G Gear. And I also like Lori from Happy Bird's Glitter Nest. Tootsie's barking at something, and I don't know what. There's nobody here. She just must be barking. So, but yeah, I hope you guys are all getting your decorations up and enjoying the season and, you know, planning on family, get together if you got family, whatever. But don't forget to check on your neighbors. Don't forget to, stop in, check on them, say hello. People you meet on the street, say hello, Merry Christmas, whatever. Because sometimes that's all they get is from what they see from their neighbors, or they might not have no family or anybody, and that little hello and how you doing might just be a good thing for them that day because you don't know what they're going through. So, speaking of which, I'll show you what I've been working on. I was telling you guys I've been working on crafting stuff, and I seen videos on this stuff too and come up with some little decoration thingies on my own. But when you go to the grocery store, or you're just driving by and see somebody hanging out on a street corner or whatever, homeless people, whatever, that little gift, it might not be much, but it might brighten their day. So I've been making different things like this here. I've made, and it's got like hot chocolate and some little candy canes and a couple little chocolate pieces of candy in it to put in the hot chocolate. There's another one. Some of them have hot chocolate and different tea bags, different types of teas and mints. Made these little Hershey bar thing or nugget bar thingies, and little Merry Christmas things on there. This one here is tea bags and mints, and it's got a little Christmas ornament on it. It's a wooden Christmas ornament. Let me get these off here. I don't need to hit the keyboard. And here's another one with tea bags and chocolates and stuff in them. This is a little bit different one. It's got a little Christmas ornament, and it's got hot chocolate and tea bags and some little flat Hershey bars. And I just made these, a bunch of those. It's just, different kinds with little, ornaments and tags on them. But I made a basket full, and I'm gonna put them in my car. Think of your mailman, think of your Amazon drivers. Like I said, that little thing just might be pick-me-up that day, you know, a nice little pick-me-up to say Merry Christmas and I'm thinking about you, you know. I've been making those and dangles. Let me see if I can get some of them over here. And some dangles I've been making for, you know, put your keys on, you know, just little dangles, you know, going to, you know, your store clerks, your, you know, whatever, you know, you just different ones you make for them. And I bought in some coffee cups and mugs, and I've put a little ornament in them and some chocolate and tea. Well, I can show you one. I just gotta grab it here. You know, you buy the little dollar mugs, and this has got hot chocolate in it and some a little Christmas ornament and some little mints, and you know, this little coffee cup for your neighbor. You know, you got somebody elderly around you or something, you know, think about them. It helps, you know. Christmas is boosts the spirit. That's what Christmas is about, is blessings and caring and, you know, being there for one another. It's not all about sparkles and shine and what can you get me and that. It's all about feelings, I think, and love and, you know, the spirit of Christmas. You know, we're all human and you got to think of your fellow neighbors. Because, you know, sometimes when you least expect it, you know, you might need somebody. Anyways, if I didn't show you guys, what I'm doing is I'm putting them on there, and I'm just taking a rubber band, these little white rubber bands, after I get them on. Let me finish this one up. I'm putting it on wrong. There we go. Still got paint on my hands, guys. All right. Let's see here. You just finish it up with these, and you just take these little rubber bands, the little ones, and you just wrap it around it instead of using a pin. And that's what I've been doing. So I've got so much in this box, I ain't even nowhere near halfway done. I don't know how many's going to fit in that box, but, you know, at least I'll have some out where I can see them and use them up, because when I don't see them, I don't use them. They're just tossed in a box. Yeah. So, okay, let's see here. I got to go over my little sister's on Thursday to help her with a few things, and she had some people work on her bathroom a year ago, paid a lot of money for it, and believe me, they did not do a good job at all. Her shower doors, they've been leaking since day one. All around, the water's coming out. They didn't match her tiles on her floor. They were one short, so right in the center, and they put one that don't match the other ones right in the center of the floor. She got a standalone tub with a whirlpool thing in it, and it's wobbling. And they've been telling her, this has all been going on since they was working on it. They left a couple other spots undone and a couple holes here and there, and because she totally had it totally redid and paid a lot of money for it. And they said, oh, we'll be back. And it's a pretty reputable business from what, you know, they've been out there. And they kept saying, well, we had to reorder your shower doors and we got to do this and do that. And every time they come out, oh, well, somebody got them out of the room. We ordered them for you, and somebody else snatched them, and they used them at this one and that one. And my sister said, you know, I really don't care. It's over a year, and my bathroom is not done. And she told them on the phone, and they told her they'd send somebody out, and nobody show up. And then finally one guy come out and said, oh, this is very unacceptable. This is unacceptable. We hired these people. We hire subcontractors. They just didn't finish it. We'll get it done. We'll make it right, blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm going over there Thursday, and they're messing with my little sister on this stuff, and it ain't going to fly. So they're going to either do it right, or they're going to face consequences of a lawyer, Contact 13 News, you know, because they ripped her off, and she don't need that stuff. She's been through hell and back, you know. She's battled cancer, and she's young, and she's all of her life. She's been, you know, fragile, and she's my baby sister, and that's just not going to fly with me. She worked hard for her money, and she paid that out, and they're going to fix it. That's not right what they did. I mean, I've did construction and stuff with my brother, and you know, things like that, and the job they did, oh, yeah, you know, I've watched many people work and do things, and I'm not no shy when it comes to that stuff. Heck, I'm helping my son right now with his house, and you know, we're doing a better job than what they did. And that's not, you know, the greatest job of all. I mean, I'm not as young as I used to be, and I can't do the work like I used to be able to do, but I know when something's done right and when it's not being done right and when it's wrong. And yeah, this isn't going to fly. Yeah. Like I said, she paid a lot of money for that bathroom. I'm not going to say the name for, you know, reasons, but believe me, they'll be getting it right, or there will be some names being out there. So, yeah. But little as it is, that's my plans for this week. On Thursday, I'm hoping the weather don't get bad, because she lives a little bit away. She's about a half hour, 40 minutes away from me. So, wish she was closer. If she was closer, we'd probably drive each other crazy, because we'd be around each other all day long. So, yeah. But I just figured I'd jump on here and show you guys what I've been doing. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to finish this because it's still a little damp. Chalk paint dries quick, but I don't want to start gluing that and everything till that's had a better chance to dry. And if it don't get it done, I'll show you when I get it done. And with the ribbons in it, I still got a lot of ribbons to wind. I'm going to have to cut me some more boards because I don't have enough. And I'm only, like I said, I still got that much in that box. Oh, maybe when I do a giveaway, some of this stuff will go in a giveaway, which is going to be coming up. I've been procrastinating on how to do the giveaway because I want it to be a good one. And so once that's done and I get that carried out, then it'll be a giveaway of a little bit of this and that and everything. Somebody could probably use it. And not only that, like I said, when Elaine's, Hot Damn Elaine's Crafting, I really respect this lady. And when she reaches that 1,000 subscribers, she's going to do a giveaway. But I'm also going to do a giveaway for thanking everybody that's been trying to help her channel grow, because what she's going to do with her channel that's growing, she's trying to help her sister out, which is Dot, which has cancer. And her channel, you know, by doing what she's doing is helping proceeds to go to Dot, from my understanding. And if you met Dot, you fall in love with her. You feel like you've known her forever. So, and anything that will help with that to get her to 1,000 subscribers, to get her, you know, monetized and everything, to get her channel up and going, I'm on it. I'm on it right then and there. So, Lane, you hit that 1,000 subscribers. If I ain't seen it before you or whatever, you know, yeah, I'm gonna do a giveaway for that too, to help your channel to get, you know, appreciation for what you do for everybody, the bingos, the everything, you know, and the postage and sending all these gifts. That can't be cheap. So, yeah. You know, and if anybody, jump on there and jump on her channel, guys. She's on all the time crafting, and then Mondays and Thursdays she holds bingo. So at 5 o'clock Eastern. So I don't know what that is, 4 o'clock Midwest, and it's like 3 hours in California before that. So, yeah. So, but, you know, she's on. We play bingo. You pick 5 numbers, put them in the chat. Your numbers come up, you go on a wheel. You bingo 6, 7 times, your name goes on that wheel 6, 7 times. And at the end of the month, she spins that wheel, and whoever name comes up, she mails you a nice gift. So, you know, and we have a lot of fun in there. And it's not for the you know, people that don't like keeping it real, because we keep it real, and they keep it, people just be themselves. So, we joke, we cut up, we laugh, we, kid around with each other. And if you're not one that likes to go joke around and kid, just sit back and watch the bingo. Just, but like I said, we keep it real in there, and it's a lot of fun. So in saying that, guys, I've promoted enough today, with everything I've done. And I appreciate all the channels that I watch, because I get inspiration from them. I need to start coming up with a lot of stuff on my own. Stop being a copycat. Yeah, but I seen that with G Gear, and I thought, yeah, that's going to work for me. That's going to work for me. And Happy Bird's Glitter Nest, I just love the stuff she makes. So, and just to hear her talk when she does her videos is so soothing. I can be just in a mood that I just want to be left alone, and I just want to chill, and I'll come up and turn my computer on and watch their videos just to see, because I love shabby chic and anything sparkly and girl, I like it. So, yeah, so that's about all I got for you guys. Sorry about the 2 parts to the video again, but I got to figure out why this cut off on me. So I'm going to get out of here before it does it again. So I'll see you guys later. Put up another video to show you this box when it gets done. And until then, stay safe and know that you're loved. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.